like, share, and subscribe. Bay Area Compass, this is Taz City. Top of the morning, we got Napoleon speaking about the police and how they should have been solved Tupac's murder. Napoleon says that it's still a grudge against Tupac from the police department. Tupac kept the street code and he didn't say who shot him when he got shot. Like I said in my last video, this is a part 2, but Tupac, kept it solid and silent. That's what the streets are saying. That's what Napoleon and everybody else is saying. Death Row didn't speak on nothing. They didn't say nothing. They didn't say who shot him either. So really listen in to what Napoleon's talking about, though. Check it out.
Everything, until I see the finalization, you know what I mean? I think, of course, for the family, they happy. And I'm sure they grateful because the family, they civilians, they have nothing. They don't really understand, the certain things that come with the street. So for them, they looking at it like, we happy to hear some type of breakthrough in the case of what happened to Pac. But I really don't know because, as I mentioned before, Pac wasn't really too much liked by the police. Maybe the police is embarrassed. Maybe because they say he's been talking and talking and talking. The whole world is watching us. Maybe we have to make an example. I think that was more of a case than no one that saw Pac murder. I think it was more of that they feeling embarrassed because this is an individual that's openly saying he was there with a murder and he just walking freely. So I think they was pushed against the wall and said, we have no other choice to do this now. Because like I said before, they could have solved this 27 years ago. Yeah, it's crazy. I still believe that, because of Pac's background, because of his family background, because of, he shot 2 off-duty police. I don't really think that they really was rushing to solve his murder. I think now they feel like they don't have no other choice because they like, this is an individual that's openly speaking about it. Like the whole world is watching us. What do we do now? So I think, and God knows best, that it was probably more of an embarrassment thing for the police. So more so than them wanting to solve Pac murder. That's just my opinion.
So you feel like the police still hold a grudge against Tupac for shooting them off-duty cops?
I really do. I'm not with these conspiracy theorists who think the government killed Pac or the CIA killed Pac. We know what happened. You know what I mean? The streets knew 27 years ago what happened. But I don't think that the government have any involvement in it. Like you have some people that believe that. I don't think the government had any involvement in it. But I do believe that, you got to understand, you have people from, you have government officials who was trying to ban pop music. You had government official, C. Dolores Tucker and these politicians who was out against him. Then he shot 2 off-duty police. You understand? So you already on the opposite sides of, people that feel it's not like he shot 2 police that's trying, like Pac himself said, there's good police and bad police. Pac said it out himself. And I think everyone agreed with him when he said, we respect the police that really do their job. You know what I mean? We respect police that really do their job, that really fear and don't really take their power, don't abuse their power. You know what I mean? But these were 2 off-duty police that he shot. But at the end of the day, they still police. So I think, Pac, most of his music was speaking about against these things. So I think that this case is being more of, we got to do something because now we're looking like a joke as police, and you know what I mean? But